So my question is, I've heard that a lot of folks are a little just turned off from non-agent folks getting involved in probate, just looking at YouTube videos and that there's like a stigma because I'm not a real estate agent. I'm pursuing the wholesale route.
Mhm.
In pursuing that route, what do you think is the best way to go about it? Do you let them know out the gate that you're not an agent?
So your question is, how do you approach a um, owner of a house or the heir of a house where there's a probate, and
Yes.
you're doing that as a wholesaler? So I actually posted today, I'll put in the chat box a video on the subject, can you wholesale properties and probate? So I'll put that in the chat box. Paul, can you share with us your experience with wholesalers? What's that like? And I know there's some good and bad, like there's everything else. What's your experience with people looking to wholesale properties in probate?
So look, at the end of the day, the son or daughter, they just want to get the most for their property, you know? And for example, given equal value, let's say the realtor is going to sell it for 500,000.
Mhm.
And if you're buying it, because if you sell 500,000, you have to pay 6% commission, you know? Maybe you offer something where you buy straight up without no commission. That's added value, yeah. So I
Okay.
mean, it's at the end of the day, you know, if you're doing good toward the son, the daughter, you're sincere, you get the best value, that's a good deal is a good deal. It's not going to change.
Gotcha. Okay, that's right around I was looking for because they say the advantage is that the wholesaler isn't looking for a listing fee. They incorporate their fees in the actual sale with the buyer. I'm still learning this
Right,
stuff,
right.
but I'm very much committed to learning it at this point. Like I shared earlier, I met Bill in person and he said something that clicked a little bit later, but it clicked. So anyway, so I'm ready to like just pursue this and whatever I gotta do with my learning curve. So that's my little background on that.
Great, man. Well, thanks. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you on board. Watch that video on my YouTube channel on wholesaling probate, because there's a couple different, you need to know where you are in the process, just like Paul laid out. You need to find who the successor trustee is. If there's a trust, same thing. If you find the property, then you discover there's a trust, you can go to the homeowner and they may not know. Oh, by the way, it shows in the trust. And then they'll find out who the successor trustee is. And then you can talk about wholesaling it from there. So that's some great advice as well. Okay.